trying to make sure you don't look like a fucking weapon when you're talking.
Yeah. No, absolutely, mate.
Just wanted to make sure that wasn't only me.
No.
It's like, I know I should be like looking at you because I'm talking to you. You're recording, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alright. The point I was making anyway, I find myself looking at my screen, like my face cam, more than yours because I want to make sure I don't look like an absolute fucking weapon.
You always do, mate, so it's alright.
Bit fucking rude, but anyway.
So, yeah, welcome to the first Nitwits Discuss with myself and Mr. Drengwolf over there.
Aye.
So basically...
Also, I howled them, but I thought it'd be a bit inappropriate.
Yeah, no, probably not a good idea at 22-1. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Oh, 1 minute. That's bad.
They're not going to flag a video for a fucking Coke can.
Never know, mate. Can't be getting those copyright strikes.
Oh my god.
Anywho,
yeah.
Shit, Brandon. Can't show on the brand off.
So, basically, today we thought we'd just talk about the...
like a new series we started, isn't it?
Yeah. And we're
just going to discuss video games and then pros and cons of both the games. Trying to do games like one of us really enjoys, but one of us isn't so fond of.
And
so it's not just a stream. What?
I was just going to say, in the first one that we've come up with is...
Oh, you waiting for me to say it?
Yes!
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yes. So, I mean, for me, the games I've always enjoyed them. The old through to the new. Whereas you, on the other hand...
Yeah, when it got to about... the last one I remember like really, really enjoying that
Black
I could
Ops
sit down
2.
for like... No, it was 3 actually, Modern Warfare 3.
So you didn't even enjoy the Black Ops?
Did Black Ops come out before Modern Warfare?
I'm sure it was...
I'm sure Black Ops 1 came out before Modern Warfare. I enjoyed the Black Ops 1 and most of Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
The bit that got me in Black Ops 2 was... Especially... I mean, I've always been more of a campaign player.
Yeah.
Because it's like, let's be honest, growing up, didn't have any friends. YOLO.
Yeah, pretty much the same, mate.
Yeah, so I tended not to play online with people as much. So it's always been a campaign-driven thing for me. I've always got to really enjoy the campaign. I remember playing through Black Ops 1. Obviously, it's heavily based in Vietnam and that, and escaping prisons and stuff. And it's all stuff, what was his name now? Mason, wasn't it? Was it Mason or Jason?
Mason,
wasn't it?
Mason,
he's trapped in the room. It's that whole mystery about what's going to happen to him, why is he in that room, what they're trying to figure out. But the bit that got me in Black Ops 2 was near the end. I think it was near the end. It's been fucking years since I played it. I think it was about... I must have been about 13 when I played that. Fuck, it's nearly been 10 years. Show me age now, man.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, well, I mean, I think
it's the end of the story, right? And go through a city, and I remember it looks like... I think it's set like 2025, which is bad to think that's only like round the corner now.
Yeah.
But at the time it was like 10, 15 years away. And you ended up like with futuristic kind of weapons and that, and you were kind of starting then to push over to what they did in Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, and the exoskeletons and...
Yeah, and it was just like... You started off as like a soldier game where it was always an arcade game, but it was always like... There was some...
Foot-on-ground combat, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was semi like, well, actually this scenario is possible, it could have happened.
Yeah.
And then what, you jump in 15,000 feet up in the air with an exoskeleton. Like, what the fuck, man, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, go on.
Well, I mean, I was just going to say, like, I've always preferred the multiplayer, to be completely honest, whether it be multiplayer online or whether it's zombies, because zombies, no matter what game zombies has been on, I've always enjoyed playing it.
Well, see, zombies is a bit of a different one for me, because with zombies, like, the fact that there's a ray gun in it and stuff like that, that never bothered me. Purely for the fact, because, I mean, I've had this argument with so many people like, oh, well, if you can accept a ray gun, why can't you accept exoskeletons? Like, because that's meant to be a war scenario. Zombies, you are literally fighting zombies.
Yeah, it's unrealistic, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no realism involved in that aspect of the game. So for them to then turn around and go, yeah, but you say you like the zombies with ray guns and stuff like that, fighting Nazi zombies, but you don't like exoskeletons and laser guns and running around in space. And I was like, yeah, because zombies was never trying to be a war game. It was always meant to be just like a bit of fun, be done for your mate, get the shit scared out with one of those hellhounds, go fucking running square at you. Not gonna lie, first time I played that, I must have been about 10. and I fucking screamed like a little girl when that hellhound get charged at the screen.
I mean, for me, like the exoskeletons, they brought something new to the game, because I don't care what anyone says, COD was getting stale. It was getting stale to the point where the new game would basically be, here's a couple of new weapons, here's a different time, or a different point in time.
I'm completely with you on that. Excuse me, but the fact is, they could have, instead of bringing exoskeletons in, there could have been so much more they could have done with it. They realised, right, we're running out of ideas, we need something new.
But then they brought it back now with the new ones.
Exactly. So instead of going, hang on a minute, right, we're doing this yearly release schedule, which a lot of gaming companies do. A lot of them go, no, got to be a game a year, got to be a game a year. And it's like, you don't need to. I'd rather them have waited an extra year and took the time, banged their heads together and gone, well, actually, think about it for a minute. We've based the game off war scenarios, and now there's exoskeletons.
Yeah.
And the argument is like, oh, it's more enjoyable for kids. It's like, but the age rate is not for kids.
No,
if you're going off the age rate, fair enough, we all know that kids play video games like that. It's common knowledge. Anybody tries to say they don't know that is a fucking liar. Because I'm sorry, I remember my mum bought me the first Assassin's Creed, and it came out in 2007. I was 8 when I first played the Assassin's Creed, and it's a fucking 18.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's another fucking topic.
Yeah, another topic,
It's
another
like,
video for that one.
Yeah, I watched the video on it, and it was like the fella's like, "Oh, we were aiming towards a younger audience." Like, well, if you want to aim for a younger audience, stop making the game at
like
18.
Yeah.
You need to appeal to the age rating on the game. So by the logic of the game, it's meant for 18 years or over to appeal to an adult audience. It's like Fortnite, right? That's a game that's, I don't think it's actually got a rating, has it really?
I think it's is it a 7 or is it
something like that? Anyway, but
that's
it's designed that way to appeal to children.
Yeah.
There's not blood shooting out of people. You can't shoot someone's head off with a shotgun. It's a stupid arcade. Don't get me wrong, I can't fucking stand it, like, but it's a stupid arcade game that, fair enough, adults can enjoy, and I'm not saying they can't, because I know a lot of adults do enjoy Fortnite, but it was designed for kids by that logic.
Yeah.
That it can be as stupid as you want to. Like, not before you jump out of a fucking flying bus at the start of it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Whereas Call of Duty was never designed for that. It was made for adults. And then the argument was like, oh, well, we're trying to appeal to kids. And I was like, well, change the age rating then.
Yeah.
You can't use that argument.
With the new CODs, though, like, obviously Warzone has been massive. It has been one of the biggest things to ever happen with Call of Duty.
There's never anything new in that.
No, it's just your basic Battle Royale game.
That's what I mean. Once you've played, like, when me and you played Fortnite a couple of months ago with Zach, we did about 3 or 4 rounds. I was like, I'm bored now.
Yeah, it does get
I played the same game. It's like you wouldn't go into like an RPG and play the same level 3 times in a row.
No, you wouldn't.
But when you say it, someone's like, well, no, that's just fucking a joke, so why do it in a Battle Royale?
Yeah.
Why do the exact same thing 3 times in a row? That's what I can't make sense of it. And this discussion that you did the week about Battle Royales especially, that's why I can't stand them, because it's the same game.
Yeah, with Battle Royale games, it's like the whole thing with them is that it comes down to getting the win. But then on Fortnite, like, and things like that, Fortnite is so much easier than Warzone is, and it always will be.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, PUBG is the original Battle Royale, there's no ifs or buts about it.
But nobody plays PUBG anymore.
If you can't come playing PUBG, it's old school players.
Yeah.
People who played it, I mean, it's an old game now.
Yeah. Came out a long time ago.
Well, you can tell it's not popular because they're not going to even update the graphics on it.
No, they won't.
They just kind of go, all right, fair enough. PS5's come out, let's just kind of boost it over.
Yeah, let's just put it on there. But I mean, like when it comes to all the old school CODs, I loved them so much, and the zombies. You know, that's where I developed my fucking taste in like heavy metal music.
Well, my love for actual Call of Duty came from Modern Warfare 3. I think it was called Survival Mode, and you had like 2 years. And there was certain maps you could pick.
That was better.
I had my best mate.
You could call the Juggernauts in and the fucking helicopters.
I remember like sitting there with my best mate. We'd come home, and he lived right round the corner from me. Do you know what? It's been that fucking long. I don't even talk to him, but I can't remember his name. He used to come, and he used to go, right, I'm just going to run home, I'm going to get changed, and I'll come round to yours, we're getting the Xbox, like, alright, sound.
Go and survive.
I'm running. Yeah, and I'd run upstairs, I'd get changed dead quick, I'd get it ready, and I'd literally have the game waiting. Yeah. And he'd come in, knock on my door, and Mum would go, yeah, he's upstairs, you know where you're going, do you drink, or I was like, we haven't got time for that, Nicky. We go in, right, and we don't, I can remember us sat there, when I lived in Yorkshire, I had this massive room, and it had a sofa bed in there when like my grandparents came to stay. So I get on the top bunk and they get in the sofa bed. So we pulled the couch, because we're basically a couch, we pull it right up to the TV, and we sit this couch fucking like that, the Xbox, going mad on it, and be like, oh, fucking juggernaut, we could waste like 20 mags of ammo, or we could just call a Predator missile, and
yeah. It was such a fun mode, that. And they never really brought it back, did they? When it comes to survival.
From what I remember, it was in Modern Warfare 3, and it was never touched on again.
Yeah.
They like brought it in Modern Warfare 3, and kind of like, yeah, it was alright. Let's leave it, and that's a big.
I remember in COD Ghosts, they did bring something.
They had that alien thing.
Yeah, the alien extinction it was, and
I mean that was meant to be like zombies, but it was
so bad. But
the thing is, like, you had to go around and find certain bits as well. It's like, I don't actually know what you want me to be doing at this point. Like, COD Zombies was simple. You go in there, you keep it, stay alive, you open doors, move to the next area. It was so simple.
Yeah.
But then they brought extinction.
They did. Knackered me, mate. But they did actually bring a lot of the crafting sort of thing to zombies.
I appreciated it for that. Because, I was saying that though, I've not played zombies since, fuck me, when was it? Black Ops 2, I've not played it since. Black Ops, like I said, Black Ops 2 was like the last straw for Call of Duty with me. I've not bought one since. Don't wrong, I looked at Cold War and World War 2, and I thought, it appeals to me because I like older settings. But it was a case like, looks alright, if it ever comes on sale for like a $5, I may pick it up. But I'd never gone out my way to even look for it. It'd be a case of, as I'm scrolling through PlayStation Plus or Steam, I go, oh fucking hell, it's on sale for like $5.
Yeah.
Sure, fuck it, why not give it a try?
I mean, I proper enjoyed the campaign on the new Modern Warfare. Because it was...
the remaster or the new one?
No, the new one. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, yeah. Like, it was so good. Because it just brought a lot of the old school type of COD back. It's just like... Go ahead.
It's like... Because of how much they change it, I'm like a stubborn child.
Yeah, refuse.
It's like... Yeah, just refuse to do it because, like... I work for a living. I don't want to waste money on something that I'm never going... It's like, when I first heard of Ghost of Tsushima, for instance, I had never heard of this game. The setting appealed to me, the gameplay appealed to me, but I'd never heard of this game.
Yeah.
So I was like, am I fuck paying 50 quid for that game?
Yeah.
Saw it in Asda, 20 quid, I thought, do you know what, I can justify that.
Yeah.
Gameplay. So it's that, but even with Call of Duty, that 20 quid sale, I still can't justify for a game that I know I'm probably going to play 3-4 times maybe. I literally never touch it again. It's like the first Witcher. I only played them for the first time like probably 2 years ago. Witcher. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I know how much hate it gets for controls and that, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was a game where I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm glad I played it, but I'll probably never play it again. Sort of at the end of the day, 2 quid. I thought, 2 quid. I'm going to pick it up, it's 2 quid.
Yeah.
Between all the 3 games, it came to like 7 quid. I was like, for the sake of 7 quid for a game that I did enjoy but probably never play again.
Yeah.
If I ever choose to, they're there then.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
No, I get it. I mean, I played The Witcher 3 a little bit, and I wasn't a fan.
See, it's The Witch is a bit weird because it's like one of those games where it's like Marmite, you have a love or you hate it. There's no in between.
Yeah, there's no person who's like, oh, I didn't mind it.
Myself to fuck.
What do you mean?
I said, yeah, I like the game, but I'll probably never play it again.
Yeah, but you liked it. You liked the game, and it's the whole thing of I enjoyed the game, but I probably wouldn't play it again. I mean, for example, look at Skyrim. Skyrim is a game that I could pick up and I could play, and then I could not play it for years, and then pick it up and have the exact same amount of fun that I had when I first played it and played through it.
You say it's like, especially with Skyrim and especially more RPGs, keep the skill set.
Yeah.
Simple. I know, right? When I played like proper old school MW2 online, when I actually finally got into it, because I played 3 before I played 2.
Yeah.
Weirdly. So I played 3 and then got into 2, so I made it, it's dead good. I'll go online with you and we'll play together. I was like, alright, Simon, we'll do that. So I got into that then. Obviously, the amount of abuse I got made me literally have to call the ball and cry. Like, swear to God, those 3-year-olds are fucking ruthless.
Mate, them lobbies, like, I don't understand how people can get offended by anything unless you've been in an NW2, MW3 lobby back on Xbox 360, PS3. Like, mate,
You know what? If you cried
they
on those
were
lobbies,
top
it was
tier.
perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
If you
The
sat
amount
there
of
and you
times
bawled your
that
eyes
people
out,
had said that, like, yeah, I can't say it. I cannot say it. Can't say it on here.
in
Like,
the nicest way possible. I remember someone telling me they were going to stab the cat,
yeah,
and I turned around and went, I don't even have a cat. He turned around and went, right, I'm going to buy you a cat. I'm going to let you get attached to this cat. I'm going to literally let you name this cat. I'm going to let you have this cat for a year. They're going to find you. I'm going to fucking stab. I was like, all right,
yeah.
It's
And
like,
that was a cat that you didn't even have. The things that they do to your family, mate, was just unbelievable.
it's unspeakable.
Yeah, but like
But
them
what
lobbies,
going
they were top tier. They were
Oh yeah.
literally.
So, the point I was making is like, if I haven't played I haven't played that in, fuck, gotta be rolling on over 5 years now, maybe close to 10 years.
What are you talking about?
Skyrim since I played it.
Skyrim, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I went back on the other day. Fair enough, didn't have the old account, and just had a quick fuck about. Skill set, absolutely the same.
Yeah.
Never lost my skill. If I picked up a Call of Duty game now,
Yeah.
and went online, everyone would hate me because I'd let that scene down to fuck. Just because I know, fair enough, I'm still getting used to keyboard and mouse even.
Yeah.
But even with a pad in my hand, I know I'd still struggle because it's changed that much since I was last into it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, don't get me wrong, like I said, not Warzone. I tried Warzone,
you couldn't fathom it.
No, it was very funny. You were going, oh, come Warzone. I did it one game,
Yeah.
like, fucking bored.
Yeah.
I really am just bored.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Honestly.
it. Like, it's weird. Like, I can play battle royales and I can replay it, and then I get to a point where I'm like, I'm bored as fuck. But like
90% of the time, we were on Warzone,
yeah,
and we were like camped out somewhere. Like, God,
Yeah.
I'd be playing on my phone. I honestly would. I'd be playing on my phone, like watching YouTube videos, fucking scrolling through Facebook randomly. Whilst you were like, you alright, you covering that? So I'm like, yeah.
no wonder we never fucking won a game with you.
Because I was bored. I was just bored.
Oh,
The thing
my
is, like,
days.
because you had this weird thing, because like you never wanted to go to any games bar Warzone at one point. Like 2
Yeah,
years
yeah.
ago, I could go on GTA now, go on Warzone.
Yeah.
Let's go on. I could have bought you like Red Dead Online, give you like the best character I've ever got. Let's go on Red Dead Online now, playing Warzone, bro.
Yeah.
It was on Warzone or Fortnite. I was like, well, I've got a PlayStation that I'm currently using to watch TV because I've got no one to play with.
Yeah.
I was like, right, so if I want to play with someone, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and go on Warzone.
Yeah. I used to love it, mate. I literally used to swear by the game, and it got to the point. I mean, with the hackers, the hackers on Warzone, mate, it was just so bad, like unbelievably bad. They weren't even bothered about sorting it. They weren't.
No.
I mean, now they've brought this new map out. I've not even played it. I've not even installed the update because, for one, it's going to be like another 110 gig update for fuck all. Well, I mean, this time it'll probably be 200 gig because it's a new map. And everything I've seen on this new map and everything I've heard about this new map is that it's glitchy as fuck, and everybody's going and starting playing Fortnite instead of playing Warzone because they've had enough of how shit the game is. Because, I mean,
funny. As much as you enjoy or used to enjoy Fortnite,
yeah,
it ain't exactly the best game going.
it's not, and it's repetitive.
It's a game that you can't take too seriously.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm not going anywhere likes the game, an idiot, obviously. But at the same time, it's designed to be able to just switch off that, not really take it too seriously, not really pay attention to what you're doing, and still have fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Whereas with Warzone, it was like, the problem I got with COD, right, towards the end of it, especially like to the end of when I started playing, people used to start to think they were in the actual fucking army when you were playing. And I'm like, bro, right, come on.
Yeah.
I don't fucking play fucking Sea of Thieves and run down the street with a sword in one
Like you're a pirate.
the other.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
arr, mateys.
Yeah.
No, just because I don't play football. It reminds me of FIFA, it really does.
Yeah.
You play FIFA with someone and you beat them and they'd send you a load of abuse like, oh, well, that was offside, that was this, it was an own goal, or something. I was like, bro, it's a fucking game.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it bothered me more with FIFA for like that. Actually, you're playing a game that when last playing a game, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, you're playing a game about playing a game.
Yeah, like, don't take it too fucking seriously, man. And that's what it got like with Call of Duty. People started acting like they had to save their own country. Like, oh no, if we lose this game, lads, the nukes are coming over to England and we're going to get bombed.
It just came to a point where it's like, oh, I'm better than you at this game. And like when it comes to COD, it's like, oh, my KD's better than yours, or you know, I've got this many kill streaks, I've had this many nukes and shit like that. And it's like,
I go straight over my head. That it really does.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like when it comes to stats on COD, I think unless you're a pro player, it doesn't fucking matter. Just enjoy playing the game. But the thing is, there's too many people at this point. I mean, I'm guilty for it. Back on Warzone, I used to fucking sweat. I used to try my fucking hardest to get this win, and for what? Do you know what I mean?
Bragging rights. It's bragging rights.
It wasn't even bragging rights, because I like. Have you ever heard me talk about a win that I've got on Warzone?
No, actually, I think I've heard say one.
Maybe one. The one that I got with Chelsea.
Twice.
That was it. That's the one that I've told you about, and that was because it was fucking awesome and I enjoyed it. But I've had plenty of wins on that game, and I don't brag about it. I don't see, like, looking back on it now, it makes literally no sense to me.
You're just so cringe thinking about it, doesn't it? That you were sat there, sweat pumping off.
Yeah, just trying to win this game for fucking nothing. The game like that. Like,
yeah. Why?
Why? Yeah. Why?
You're right. Don't get me wrong. It's like I've never been a serious gamer. I haven't. It's just I've always been the most casual, laid-back gamer. I could be playing Call of Duty with someone, or FIFA, or any online game.
Yeah.
See someone taking it stupidly seriously and purposely fuck up.
Yeah.
Just to get a rise out of someone. I'm that petty.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Rocket League, for instance.
Yeah.
I used to see how fucking into that game you'd got.
Yeah.
Your eyes, you wouldn't fucking blink.
Yeah.
And don't go wrong, I'm a lot better at that game than I fucking make out.
No, you're chatting shit. You're not. You're shit.
No, I'm not great, but I'm a lot better than I make myself out to be. Watching you get really pissed off and really intense about it was more funny for me to then fuck up than for me to have to go, this is actually really easy goal. I'm not great at the game, I won't deny that for a minute. I am not great at it, but I'm a lot better than I make out.
You're just a dick, to be completely
pretty
honest.
Much. Because when I see someone getting really serious at the game, I think to myself, what a fucking mong. Like, seriously.
Nice one, bro, nice one.
It's alright. Because I'm thinking, why are you now sweating whilst playing a game where you are pretending to be in the army? I was like, do you know what that actually makes me think of now, thinking about it? Do you know when you were a kid and used to run around going, with your guns, mate? You wouldn't sweat over doing that, would you? So
no.
Why do you playing a video game?
No, I get it.
But I'd be wording it like that. You're actually thinking, actually, what the fuck am I doing? My life sweating over games.
Yeah. I mean, the only one that now, like, that I play religiously to the point where I'm trying to get good at it is Counter-Strike. But that's because Counter-Strike is a competitive game to begin with.
Counter-Strike is a different kind of...
Yeah.
Counter-Strike's a bit of a weird one. Don't get me wrong, I've never played it. Never got any interest in ever playing it either.
No.
But it's like... Even I know from watching the likes of Syndicate and stuff like that, it's a lot more intense.
Yeah.
And it's not a game where you... It's like... I should sound like a racing sim. You don't fuck around on a racing sim. You go there, you do what you're meant to do in the game, and you get on with it. You don't start rallying people off the road in a racing sim, hence Counter-Strike. You don't start just purposely fucking up your team to get a rise on. That Counter-Strike's a bit of a different one.
Yeah.
So I accept it with Counter-Strike to an extent.
Yeah. The whole thing is with that game, though, it's that there's just so much shit that comes with it. Like, when it comes to ranking up and stuff like that, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But I think at this point, I think we've covered a whole lot, and I think it's a good time to end the video. Yeah,
come to the conclusion that people need to fucking calm down whilst playing video games.
Yeah, and COD is not like it used to be.
No, changed a lot.
Yeah, but you know what? I've not played the new COD. Vanguard it is. Call of Duty Vanguard. I've not played that yet.
I'm going off what my experience with which one was it? Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
And ones prior to Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, the mid-Ix Scouts came in, it became like, what the fuck is actually doing?
Yeah.
It really did.
But, yeah, I think we're all good. And, yeah, I mean, peace out, guys. We'll catch you in the next video.
Right.
Adios.